Good morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. I know Mama's talking to the people, huh? I know. Yeah, my whole day is supposed to look like this. I'm not complaining. A little respite from all the heat. And lots of rain is an awesome thing. You know? The heat will be back soon enough. It also forces me to sit down and relax a little. You know, maybe do a load of laundry, put in a movie, curl up with a little throw blanket on the couch with Miss Panda. You know, just relax, maybe paint, I don't know. No specific plans. So if we get a break in the rain, I might go harvest the lettuce seeds because I've not harvested them yet. But yeah. You know, no work on shade cloths and shade tunnels. No digging around in the garden, no moving soil. Just hanging out. Listening to the thunder. I know it's raining, huh, Miss Panda? It's raining. I know. I know it's raining, huh, girlfriend? You go check it out. She's like, yeah, no. It's crazy as I've got one glad that came up late. And it's looking like it's trying to do all of its blooms right now while it's cool. Alright, well, y'all have an awesome day. Stay cool, stay dry. And Miss Panda and I, we'll talk to you later. Mama's got to ring-a-tang. Mama's got to... you're not going to play for the camera. Afternoon. So I've had continuous rain going on. You know, it's not a lot. Sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I got lightning and thunder, and sometimes I don't. Like right now, it's kind of relatively quiet. But I thought I would do one of those things where I would let you see why I do what I do. This is the upper portion of the slope where the water runs. Makes sense. And the only place you can kind of see it is right there at that brick. See the water? See the rain hitting the water? That's where it runs into the garden. Hey, zoom back out. And goes back down into the swell that I created. Now, I'm out here for several reasons. One, I'm checking. We've had some winds with the storm off and on. Everything is still standing, which is awesome. I will tell you I have a guideline up here that has loosened up. All the others are still tight, so I'm wondering if it loosened up because I didn't tie it correctly. But out here in the swell, you can see where the water is catching. And it is doing what it's supposed to do. It will catch the water so it just doesn't run down the hill. You know, it doesn't get to just run off and fill the ponds in the cow pastures next to me. It has to catch here, and then because the woven fabric, it's not plastic, it's woven fabric, it will let the water slowly but surely sink into the soil and water underground this entire hill. And it's doing what it's supposed to do. You know, now we don't have enough rain. We're only supposed to get like 2 inches of rain, you know, and you can kind of see that there in the swell where it's puddling a little. So that's an awesome thing. And yeah, I'm not going in the garden. You know, no need for me to do that. I don't need to get any wetter than I already am. But everybody's loving the rain. Yeah, I'm sure the buckets, because I leave them up all the time, are catching water. I can't see it from here. I'll come out either at a break when it stops raining. There's Miss Panda Bear. There's Miss Panda Bear. What you doing, girlfriend? What you doing? You awful wet. You been playing in the rain. You playing in the rain. Anyway, I will come out at some point in time when we have a rain break, and I will take the water out of the rain, out of the buckets, and I will water my 2 peppers and the lettuces and seed harvest that's in the hoop tunnel. I'm not doing it now. You know, I'm just taking a walk, checking on stuff. And with that, Miss Panda drinks rainwater off the tarp because it's, you know, rainwater's awesome. She and I will talk to you later. All right, it's 2:45. Suppose I got an hour break. So I'm in here harvesting some lettuce. I'm going to harvest strawberry spinach. All the little red ones. Love it. And then I'm pulling up some of the lettuces, and I'm just going to go put that in compost. I will also be getting at least 2 buckets, gallon apiece, of rainwater for the peppers, because there are trace minerals in rainwater that plants love. And it doesn't rain inside the hoop tunnel. So I'll probably grab a bucket and give it to the marigolds that are in here. And even grab a bucket and give it to the strawberry spinach, because not all of them have gone to seed yet. Some of them are still just hanging out. So, but all the red ones I'm going to harvest, that way I can eat some, because they taste just like spinach balls. And the seed save. All right, talk to you in a few. Huh. Makes my fingers red. All right. So I pushed my luck. Went ahead and moved all the marigolds out of the hoop tunnel. So it's just the peppers and what's left of the strawberry spinach, and one of the lettuces that's it's a curly leaf, and I don't think I got any seeds off of that one yet, so it's in here. From there I took the plastic off of the other bed, and I'll go over there in a second, and started laying it down in here, mostly so I could get this prepped or start prepping for winter gardening. We all know that there's a lot of grass seed and weed seeds in here. This is the mixed soil that I got that I didn't realize had all the seeds. And yes, I did my best to weed all summer long. Yeah, I won't be planting again in here until like September. This, you know, September, October time frame. This truly becomes my winter garden. A lot of greens again, turnips, radishes, lettuces, you know, strawberry spinach, regular spinach. My orchard is just lots of greens, so I can have greens all winter long. So between now and when I plant, I will end up laying all the black plastic down. So between the heat of the tunnel and the heat of the black plastic, weeds start dying. That's the goal there. So having said that, I moved marigolds out and stuck some, you know, in the corners there. There's one there. This is where I took the black plastic off of. I figured this is where I'm getting ready to plant my fall lettuces and turnips, radishes, carrots, etc. So a little bit of rain is good for the soil, especially since I'd like to build the A-frames, which is going to be easy. That one was easy. Again, it was harder for me to get that out of the workshop than it was to actually make it. The other two, I will fix I have to shorten these boards by about 4 inches. I want it to fit inside the bed, not outside the bed, so I'm not losing walking space. So all the ones that are inside the shop, I'll shorten those by about 4 inches. That way everything will fit in the bed. All 3 of them will fit here. You know, one at the end, one roughly in the middle, one at the end, so when I lay the shade cloth, does that make sense? I will start here at the lower bars. So while they're germinating and the plants are low, the shade is really close to them. Keeps them more shady, gets more protection that way. As they get taller, I'll be able to move it from the lower bars to the upper bars to give them room to grow and still be in the shade, at least for the month of August. It's the thought process. I will fix this one once I shorten the bars for the other 2, when I know I'm not going to have rain. I said that because I was moving this and you know, moving marigolds, and it started to rain on me. Not a lot, you know, just a little. But But yeah, rain is awesome. So, having said that, I don't need to be out here in a big rain. I think that little rain, you can see the little speckles on my black woven fabric. It's just enough to let me know that, hey, you weren't supposed to do anything. This was supposed to be a day of rest. You've got your seeds. Go rest. So, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll talk to you later. So just a quickie. See all those little onions? Those are all the ones that I planted when I spread out my onion heads. You can see them there, you can see them over there. Now I won't lie, I've babied them because it's been so hot and I've been wanting to make sure that they just don't have any issues. So they're doing well and I'm glad. The vine there and there, those are my mouse melons. Or cucamelon, depending upon what you want to call them. Looks like a watermelon, big enough for a mouse. It's in the cucumber family. I'm looking for one. I don't have any fruit big enough to eat yet, but I have fruit sets on it. There's a little yellow flower there. Hey, I'm trying to see if I can get this angled correctly. Hang on, let me move that leaf. There you go. See the little yellow flower? See it behind it, how it looks like a miniature cucumber? It's because it's in the cucumber family. Again, it's called a mouse melon, cucamelon. None ripe enough for me to eat yet, or large enough for me to eat, but there's hundreds on here. Between that one and this one. I guess I probably should have showed you off of this one. There's two of them right there. But again, being that I am babying my onions, that vine cannot grow down into the onions. Just hook it and reattach it up to the climbing fence. Let it do its thing. Whew. Watermelon's doing awesome. It's actually got flowers on it. I'm impressed. There were two. When the armadillo got in here, it killed one of them. Having said that, that kale is still trying to do something. I have no idea what that kale's doing. And then I have things like weeds. This is not a strawberry. It's a weed. So get it out of here. Hey, not on the fence. It'll ground out the fence. All right, that was it. That's all I wanted to show. It's just, cucamelons, onions, and I know there's some asparagus in here I need to pick. So, talk to you later.